OKC Thunder. Josh, the game really turned the way that you all went into halftime and came out of it. I think it was 13-0 run and then a 12-0 coming back out. What maybe happened there that you guys were able to either unlock or helped you really put your foot down there?
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of had a tendency to, we get a lead and we take our foot off a little bit. And I thought tonight at the halftime break, we kind of addressed that. We want to come out, start this third quarter right, and we forced them into 2 quick timeouts, and that's how we want to start, third quarters and, moving forward. So I think good job tonight of the guys playing through, 48 minutes. We got the lead, and I think we put our foot down even more, extended it, and eventually, kind of blew the game open. So they're the type of efforts we need. We go on a tough road trip now. We play, Golden State twice. So 48-minute efforts is what's going to win you games. And I thought tonight was good, step in the right direction.
And then I just want to ask you about the way that you attacked. Seemed like those angles were maybe, even better tonight than they have been. The way that you were able to get to the rim, but then also spray out and make plays for your teammates. What did you feel out there?
Yeah, I mean, exactly that. I was just, same thing, just trying to get downhill, make plays, and if they collapsed, and obviously they got, a big guy down there that's going to protect the rim. So, reading him, if he's in the paint, finding shooters, finding cutters. If he's not, they didn't really have a, elite shot blocker down there. So just, continuing to put pressure on the rim. I thought all our guys did that tonight. We made them guard multiple actions, and when we play unselfish like that, get out in transition. I thought our defense sparked a lot of our offense tonight, and I think that's when, we're at our best as a team.
You talked about the defense. You guys had 31. They had 31 turnovers. Just what went into that for you guys? What was kind of the mentality for you guys in that end of the floor?
Yeah, I mean, we were aggressive. I think obviously, a lot of the game plan set around Devin and Victor, and I thought we did an awesome job on those guys. And it's pretty similar most nights. Most teams have 2 or 3 guys. Your primary focus is on defense, and I thought, Jalen, Lou did an awesome job. K. Rich, when he came in, Chet was great defensively. So we got stops. We made them play in crowds all night. They had to take tough shots, and I thought the one thing we did good tonight, I don't know what the stats were like, but I thought we felt like we rebounded well, limited them to 1 shot, for a lot of the game, and that's obviously been an issue for us, in the first, 10 or so games, but hopefully tonight is a step in the right direction on that end, and it's going to clean up a lot of issues that we have, and we've got to continue to kind of hone in on that and, really emphasize, limiting teams to 1 shot, and so we can get rebounds and get out and run.
Josh, as you think about this young team sort of learning and getting new opportunities, a night like tonight, in the season, national TV, just all of the hubbub around this game. What can you guys learn from a night like tonight and just the way that you played moving forward?
I think when we can put a full game together, we're a tough team to beat. And, we haven't done that a whole lot, I don't think, this season. And we've still managed to, beat some good teams and stay in a lot of close games. So I think tonight was a really good, positive step in terms of playing 48 minutes. Once we got the lead, we didn't let up. We kind of kept the foot down, through the finish line. So against, the better teams in the league, you need that, and any slip up, a team can quickly swing momentum back in their favor, and that could break the game back open in their favor. So it's a really good learning experience tonight, especially when we get a big lead, finding ways to maintain that and running through 48 minutes.
Josh, a lot of this game was just talking about the matchup between Victor and Chet, which those guys have kind of downplayed. But just as a facilitator and as a teammate, I know you're probably rooting on Chet. Is there any urges you have to fight off to feed him more to get his shots more or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, and that's more of a testament to him. Obviously, a lot of the hype is around those 2 guys coming into tonight, but he didn't view it any differently from another regular season game, and he approached the game the same, and he didn't try to go out there and out-duel him, one-on-one, and he let the game come to him, and he's a super talented guy in that sense where he never forces things. I think he makes the right play, 90% of the time, and that's a credit to him. It's easy to get caught up in hype and things like that, but he stayed within the team, and he's obviously a big piece of what we're doing, but was great for us tonight again.
And then as a teenager coming to the NBA, there were some unique challenges. Kaysen's also coming in sort of in the same spot, really young in the league. Just your overall evaluation of him as a player early on.
Oh, he's been awesome. I mean, he does, what's asked of him. He plays his role to perfection. I think defensively is where he's going to make his mark in this league. And, the ability for a rookie 10 games in to be able to, guard some of the best guys in this league is a really special quality to have. And he's got that. You know, he wants those challenges, and it's awesome. You know, you've got guys like Lou and Jalen that do it in the first unit, and then you bring in a guy like Case that could do it with the second group. It's a really big luxury to have. So he's been great. I think offensively, really solid guy. Makes the right play. Can really shoot the ball. So he's been awesome so far, and you know, I'm excited for what he's going to do going forward.
Josh, we talked about the angles you took tonight and some of the reads you made, but I'm curious because Mark said, I think his word were that you leaned into your identity tonight. So I'm curious from you, from what you've seen so far this season, what does it take to sustain that level of accountability?
Yeah, I think a lot of it just falls back to me playing, you know, kind of how I play and what my strengths are. And I think early on, you know, I was, you know, kind of hell bent on scoring the ball for some reason. I don't know what that was. And, you know, I spoke with coach and around that, and we just kind of found ways to address that. And me as a player, I think I'm at my best when I'm, you know, making plays and making people better around me. And naturally, you know, as a byproduct of that, lanes are going to open up to take floaters, take layups, and take shots. So just not forcing things, making the right play, and trusting that in the flow of the game, things are going to open up. And that's kind of what I've leaned into, and you know, what we've spoke about, you know, in the past couple of days, and you know, hopefully going forward, that's something I can continue to do and help our team, you know, win games.
Josh, you've been praised for your toughness, and you got another tough guy back in Kirsch Williams tonight. Well, what does he bring to the table whenever he returns, and kind of the intangibles he brings to you guys?
Exactly that, toughness. That's, you know, kind of what Kay's made his mark on, and he's a, you know, huge part of what we do. It doesn't always, you know, him show up on the stat sheet, but the things he does for this group, you know, never go unnoticed internally. We all appreciate and love what he does for this team, and you see the energy he provides. He does it on both sides of the ball. You know, he wants to take defensive challenges. You know, guarding guys like Victor tonight. So he's awesome to have back. He's a big part of what we're doing, and his energy's, you know, really contagious. Not just for us, but for the crowd. You know, when he checked in, everyone was, you know, applauding him. So speaks to the kind of guy that he is, and the importance he has on this group.
Anybody else? We'll go last one to Joel.
Josh, I've kind of asked some of your teammates about this, and for you as a guy that can make these passes, I'm curious, it feels like you guys are throwing more lobs at this point of the season than last year. What's all gone into that?
I mean, Chet is a big part of it. We've got a legit, you know, lob catcher and a guy that plays above the rim, and I think it's just continuing to build that chemistry. Guys are seeing things on pick and rolls. If, you know, a low man's not in there, you could throw the ball, you know, pretty much anywhere, and he'll go get it. So not just him. I think Jalen's caught a few. You know, other guys have been able to play above the rim, but it's just guys making the right play. And as we continue to, you know, play more games with this unit and with this team, opportunities like that are going to open themselves up. So a lot of it's just, you know, chemistry, and once we're all on the same page and clicking, you know, those plays are going to happen.
Thank you, Josh.